What you're about to see isn't a real aircraft, but it sounds exactly like one. It flies exactly like one, and in some cases, it costs more than a real car. These are the most insane RC aircraft ever built in America, powered by real jet turbine engines, capable of speeds that will absolutely shock you. 7 machines, 7 incredible feats of miniature aviation engineering. Welcome to Quantum BattleCore. Let's take to the skies. Number 1. The 149-kilogram giant RC Concorde. The real Concorde retired decades ago, but in the hands of American hobbyists, its legacy just got resurrected, and it's more insane than ever. This massive RC Concorde weighs an incredible 149 kilograms, roughly the weight of 2 full-grown adults, making it one of the heaviest remote-controlled aircraft ever flown. It's powered by real turbine jet engines, the exact same technology used in full-scale aircraft, just scaled down. These aren't toy propellers. These are genuine microjet turbines, screaming at speeds that produce real thrust and a real jet engine roar. Building something this large requires an obsessive level of precision. Every wing, every control surface, every internal structure has to be engineered to handle forces that would tear apart a normal hobby aircraft. When this Concorde replica takes to the sky, it doesn't just look impressive. It sounds, moves, and performs like a genuine piece of aviation history brought back to life. The 149-kilogram giant RC Concorde, proof that some legends never truly retire. Number 2. The B-2 Spirit RC. The real B-2 Spirit is one of the most secretive aircraft on Earth. This RC version brings that same unmistakable silhouette into the hands of everyday hobbyists. Built as a flying wing design, just like its full-scale counterpart, this remote-controlled stealth bomber replica is an engineering challenge unlike almost any other RC aircraft. Without a traditional fuselage or tail, flying wing aircraft are notoriously difficult to control, requiring advanced flight stabilization systems and precise weight distribution just to stay airborne. Many builders power this aircraft with multiple ducted fan turbines hidden within the wing structure to replicate the smooth, blended profile of the real B-2, creating a genuinely intimidating presence in the sky. Pilots who fly this RC bomber often describe an almost surreal feeling, watching a machine that looks exactly like a top-secret military aircraft gliding silently overhead at a hobby airfield. This isn't just a model, this is a tribute to one of the most advanced aircraft America has ever built, recreated at a scale anyone can fly. The B-2 Spirit RC, stealth reimagined in miniature. Number 3. The $55,000 F-14 Tomcat RC Jet. Some RC planes are hobbies. This one is an investment. The F-14 Tomcat, made legendary by decades of naval aviation history, has been recreated as a turbine-powered RC jet with a price tag that reaches an astonishing $55,000. That price reflects the sheer complexity involved. This aircraft features functional variable sweep wings, just like the real F-14, meaning the wings can actually adjust their angle mid-flight for optimal performance at different speeds, exactly like the full-scale fighter jet. Powered by a genuine turbine jet engine, this RC Tomcat can reach speeds that genuinely surprise spectators, often exceeding 150 miles per hour in level flight. Its lightweight composite construction allows it to handle the intense stress of aggressive aerobatic maneuvers without sacrificing structural integrity, a critical requirement when flying at these speeds. Pilots flying this aircraft need serious skill and experience, as turbine-powered jets like this one demand precise throttle control and split-second decision-making during high-speed passes. This is hobby aviation pushed to its absolute limit. The F-14 Tomcat RC, legendary performance recreated without compromise. Number 4. The F-16 Fighting Falcon RC. The real F-16 is one of the most maneuverable fighter jets ever built. This RC version was designed to capture that exact same aggressive agility. Built as a sleek, single-engine turbine jet replica, the F-16 Fighting Falcon RC is engineered for speed and precision aerobatics, performing tight rolls, loops, and high-speed passes that mirror the real aircraft's legendary maneuverability. Powered by a compact but powerful turbine engine, this aircraft can achieve speeds that genuinely surprise spectators, often exceeding 150 miles per hour in level flight. Its lightweight composite construction allows it to handle the intense stress of aggressive aerobatic maneuvers without sacrificing structural integrity, a critical requirement when flying at these speeds. Pilots flying this aircraft need serious skill and experience, as turbine-powered jets like this one demand precise throttle control and split-second decision-making during high-speed passes. This is hobby aviation pushed to its absolute limit. The F-16 Fighting Falcon RC, legendary performance recreated without compromise. Number 5. The Boeing 777-9X RC. This isn't just a big RC plane. This might be the largest remote-controlled aircraft ever successfully flown. Recreating the Boeing 777-9X, one of the largest commercial airliners on Earth, required builders to solve engineering problems that simply don't exist at smaller scales. With a wingspan stretching several meters wide, this massive replica needed an incredibly strong yet lightweight internal structure just to remain airborne without collapsing under its own weight. Multiple powerful turbine engines work together to generate enough combined thrust to lift this aircraft off the ground, a genuinely impressive propulsion engineering feat at hobby scale. Builders spent months, sometimes years, perfecting the aerodynamics needed to keep something this massive stable in flight, accounting for wind resistance and structural stress that full-scale engineers deal with daily. Watching this aircraft take off feels less like watching a hobby plane and more like watching a real airliner shrunk down to an impossible scale. The Boeing 777-9X RC, proof that in American hobby aviation, size really does have no limit.
Number 6. The giant RC Airbus A380. The real Airbus A380 is the largest passenger aircraft ever built. This RC version captures that same massive presence in stunning detail. Built as a multi-engine turbine-powered replica, this giant RC A380 recreates the iconic double-decker fuselage shape that made the real aircraft instantly recognizable around the world. Multiple turbine engines mounted beneath the wings provide the combined thrust necessary to lift this massive structure into the sky, requiring careful synchronization to ensure smooth, stable flight. Builders pay extraordinary attention to scale accuracy, replicating exact paint schemes, window placements, and structural details that make this RC aircraft nearly indistinguishable from its full-size counterpart when viewed from the ground. Flying an aircraft this large requires exceptional piloting skill, as its sheer size and weight create handling characteristics completely different from smaller, more agile RC jets. When this giant Airbus A380 replica glides overhead, spectators often do a double-take, convinced for a moment they're watching a real airliner. The giant RC Airbus A380, massive scale, masterfully executed. And number 7, saving the biggest for last, the RC C-17 build series. The real C-17 Globemaster is one of the most powerful military cargo aircraft ever built. This RC recreation might be the single largest remote-controlled aircraft project ever attempted. This isn't a weekend build. Builders have documented this project across an entire build series, showing the incredible complexity involved in recreating a massive 4-engine military transport aircraft at an enormous hobby scale. The internal structure alone requires advanced engineering knowledge, reinforced spars, precisely calculated weight distribution, and a wing design strong enough to support 4 separate turbine engines working in perfect unison. Every stage of construction, from the initial fuselage frame to the final paint job, has been shared publicly, turning this build into one of the most followed RC aviation projects in the hobby community. When complete, this aircraft doesn't just fly, it commands attention, replicating the sheer physical presence of a military aircraft capable of carrying tanks and troops across continents. This is the absolute pinnacle of what dedicated hobbyists can achieve with enough time, skill, and obsession for detail. The RC C-17 build series, the biggest RC aircraft ever built and a true masterpiece of American hobby engineering. If this blew your mind, smash that like button, subscribe to Quantum BattleCore, and hit the bell so you never miss what's flying next. Because somewhere, right now, an even bigger build is already underway.